should have like a fireside. Fireside with Uncle Michael. I came out to my dad. For those of you who don't know, I'm gay. Shocking, but I didn't know that. I've been in Mars in a cave with my eyes closed, my fingers in my ears for the past 10 years. I came out to my dad. He was the last person that I came out to. Because my dad, though I love him very much, was very hard to read. I had no idea how he would take having a gay son. I mean, whatever. He was just hard to read. Inscrutable is the word. Now my mom had known for a long time, and everyone else in my family were like, yeah, we know. So I thought, well, I'm gonna come to my dad. So I was nervous. I was really nervous, and I decided. My mom actually told me, she's like, I really think now is the time, because I'm afraid if you don't come out to him yourself, I'm gonna accidentally break the news. Which had already happened once until my grandfather found out. That was awkward, let me tell you. But Granddad was very supportive. He was just like, he's what? He's a what? He has a... Okay. All right, Jack Daniels it is. So my dad and I decided to take him out for dinner. And my dad is this kind of guy that his first response was, what's wrong? Why are you paying for dinner? What'd you do? I'm like, just let me pay for dinner. We need to talk. We have some, we have some stuff to come on. We need to, whatever. He's like, all right. So we go out to his favorite Mexican food restaurant, where they all know us. I don't know why I picked that. I thought maybe, well, there won't be a scene if he knows the chef. Whatever. We get there, and my dad, I have all this rehearsed in my head, every line of it. I mean, it's, in retrospect, I should have written it down because it would have made a great poem. Like bad poetry. So Squad says all bad poetry is sincere. But, that's all I'm like, but it's one of those things you rehearse in your mirror going, and I'm like, okay, I can only get through this if he doesn't interrupt me. If he interrupts me, I'm screwed. I'll forget everything. So I'm like, Dad, but let me stop you. Damn it. Before you start, let's just enjoy our meal, because I have a feeling this is going to be a long talk. So let's just have some Dos Equis and our enchiladas, and just shh. So I eat maybe 2 bites of my plate, and have more than 2 Dos Equis. More like 6 Equis. And afterwards, Dad's like, right, out with it, he says, picking his teeth with a toothpick. And I'm like, well, Dad? And it was so lame. I was like, well, sometimes we all wear masks. And behind those masks, and Dad's like, are you in trouble with the law? No? All right, did you get someone pregnant? And he proceeds to go down this incredibly stupid laundry list of the worst conceivable things it could be, up to and including, I might add, have you run afoul of an evil wizard? So Dad is having fun with me. I'm like, will you just shut up and let me come out with this already? He's like, this isn't about you being gay, is it? Because I totally know. Stolen, like in the most epic way possible. Like, I have been rehearsing this in front of the mirror for 3 friggin' weeks, and Dad's just like, yeah, ha ha ha, I knew you were gay. So I sat there and I started going, well, how did you know? And he's like, I'm like, dude, was it just something about me? He's like, like, at that time I caught you like making out on the couch with that fella you were dating in high school. It was kind of a dead giveaway. Oh shit. I'm thinking back in my head, what was that? I had been making out with this guy I was totally seeing in high school, like 16. Yeah, 16, I was an early bloomer. And my dad apparently got up in the middle of the night to get something out of the kitchen. Saw me, was like, not the time for this conversation. So here we are all these years later. I'm like, why didn't you say something? He's like, hey, you were getting some. I didn't want to cramp your style.